Imagine a world where the road doesn't just lead to a destination, but becomes the only home you have left, stretching across a landscape scarred by disaster and dotted with the remnants of a life that no longer exists. You are part of the road between, a journey that isn't just about physical distance, but about navigating the emotional chasm between who you were and who you must become to survive. But when you discover that finding your way back isn't about retracing your steps, but about forging a new path through uncertainty and loss, you realize that healing isn't given. It's earned through resilience, connection, and the sheer audacity to keep moving forward through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to No Easy Way Home, the second pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in T.J. Schmidt's The Road Between series. If you love road trip survival tropes, emotional drama, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists navigate a hostile environment through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical survival with the profound weight of human connection. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's decision to hit the open road again, thrusting them into a race against time to reach a safe haven before winter sets in, or past traumas catch up with them. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of pine and gasoline, the static of dying radios, and the creeping dread of knowing that every mile could be their last. Schmidt excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of one's soul to the void. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular survivor hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting raiders. It's about understanding the complex ecology of post-collapse logistics, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior numbers. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of The Road Between lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major ambush or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. No Easy Way Home is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. T.J. Schmidt has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.